You're escaping slowly on you. Escaping. Slowly but surely we're getting away further.
Come on, girls. In your box.
Was that telling you? Winter's coming. It's not quite needed yet, but it was almost needed. Anyways, how's she hanging today? Pretty good. It's all dark in here, but I got a bunch new lights in here set up, ready to rock. Today, I think is gonna be Splitzoid. Let's get her split apart and see what's inside. All right, that light's pretty sweet in here, let me tell you. Then we got number 2, Kablooey. Give me lots of light all the way back. I'd almost put a third one back there too, but I don't have that many. So, all right, I think we're about ready to come apart here. This, oh, that's just sitting in there, I guess. That's almost another piece that I need to replace. So, let's just see here. We got the jack holding this one, and I've got this one ready. Now this jack isn't the greatest, so this red one, sorry. So I think what I'm going to do when I get her out and pull back here, I'm going to get a block of wood maybe and set the front flange here on that. This jack I think is okay though. It seems to hold itself up, so just got to make sure the placement's okay. This one's going to kind of stay there, and we're going to drag back with this one with the bigger tires. I think it'd be a little bit easier to Splitzoid it there. So hopefully we're all good. I got a lot of bolts to get out here first though, and yeah, I could probably put it on the impact, but impacts are for, I was going to say girls, but that's not right. Impacts are just no fun. I don't think a lot of these are that tight anyway. So that's interesting. Some of them, oh, that one might be. Some of them are going to need a wrench too. So that is 11/16, yeah. So let me get a wrench and a tripod for you guys. And hopefully ladies watching too, that's all right. And we'll get this split apart here. See the best we can do here. Yeah, I want to try to keep all the weight kind of on the front here. It's weird though because it's got like a bevel, but I got some towels there that should grip onto that pretty good. And get her split. Everything should be all right to come apart here. I do believe. It'll let us know if it's not. But yeah, let me get a few things here, and we'll get working on her. All right, so we're working on them. We're getting them. Got one on the bottom still, and I think 2 on the top here. A lot of these don't fit the ratchet wrench, so that's all right. We got the jack underneath. I think it's all right. Hopefully it's all right. It'll let me know pretty soon here if it's not all right. And I'm gonna probably leave that top one as the last one. Whew. I don't know, I think I'm working on a big can of worms here, opening up a can of worms anyways. Okay, I'm gonna whip over and grab this other one. Like I say, I got one more on the bottom here. Hopefully it doesn't just go, whoo! It shouldn't, not yet anyways. Okay. Most of them were fairly tight. A few of them weren't as tight as they should have been. Let's see. Okay, just before, not crazy where that jack's placed. Just want to go ahead a little more, so hopefully it doesn't take off on me here. Should be all right. Okay, that's the last bottom one, I would think. Yeah, well, we got this top one. And of course, it's the hardest one to get to. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Okay, something's not right here. I don't think it's supposed to start separating quite yet. Might have that back one a little bit too high. Now I can try to adjust it. I don't think it's that far off, but we shall see. Whoops. We shall see. It's just one of those ones that's just, you know, a little bit too tight for fingers. Okay, I think we're golden. It's not falling apart yet, which is good. Towel. And what we'll try to do here now is make sure you guys are in a good spot. Let's move you a bit here. Well, it's about the best we're going to get. Well, let's see if we wiggle here. Everything's free. Oh, no, that's going to have to come off, I think. Oh, I missed one thing. That's the throttle rod here has to come out. Now, how is that held on? That's pinched on there. No, that should come out. Okay, that was kind of holding it there a little bit. Let's put this front jack up a bit. Okay. I see clutch parts in there. Hopefully she'll roll for me here, not fall off. Sort of moving. Sort of moving. I think everything's coming apart as it should. I'm just going to keep dragging here, I guess. Okay. She's disassembled. No choke lever. Now I want to get this back a little more here so I can actually get down and look at both of these parts. See what the heck's leaking in there so bad. Driving me nuts. Okay, let's back her up some more. You guys should probably see how I'm doing this. Hang on a sec here. Alright, so just drag her. The jack handle between the legs and pull on the big tires. Sounds like I'm doing burnouts. That should give us an adequate amount of room. I wish I had that extra 7 feet there, but that's okay. Alright. Well, let's have a look inside both of these parts. Wow, what do we got in here? What a mess. Oh, where is that leaking from so much? That's the Sherman transmission right there. So this lever here, that's our high and low. Right, high and low. And there is, see, the oil's all sitting over here. It's hard to see, but there's a puddle of it right there. See it all there? And I'm pretty sure it smells like hydraulic to me. So where it's actually coming out, I don't know. Looks like a big job. Big job to get that out. And I don't know if it's coming straight through the Sherman. Looks pretty wet on here. Looks like the same kind of oil. Boy, oh boy. Interesting. Now, hopefully that Sherman just bolts. Those 4 bolts in that whole unit will just come out. And I'm not sure. Well, I guess that shaft holds the front of the Sherman. So that would have to probably. How the heck does that come out now? Nope, that's part of the clutch. That's where the clutch lever mounts to. Okay. I don't know if that feels bad or not. But basically when you push your clutch, that thing pushes out and it pushes on these little 3 pawls here, which pull the discs apart there. Oh boy, they're greasy. I'm amazed that was even driving. Whew. So, something is really wore out here. And I'm not really sure yet what. Because the clutch is adjusted on the back adjustment as far as it'll go. So that's interesting. Interesting. Oh man, now I'm covering goo. That is a lot of. See how that works? So you push your clutch down. And it's supposed to spin on these things. Could be these that are. Maybe you could adjust these guys too. But basically that's really hard, but it pushes on. Whoa. It pushes on there and then relieves that pressure on there. So you're just kind of sitting there on that front pin. Oh, and we're missing a bolt out of there. That's not good. I wonder if that's laying down in there somewhere. Wow, that's not good. Whew. Wow. Well, I'm going to take this off anyways. I can do this part and get that looked at. And in here, I don't know. It's leaking from somewhere, but it looks like I'm going to have to tear that whole Sherman out of there. But yeah, you can see back here, this thing's adjusted as far as it can go. This guy here doesn't go in any further. So, that's not so good. But anyways, yeah, we're missing a bolt. Huh. 1 bolt anyways. Oh, we don't have that one, don't worry about it. Oh, it's pretty important. Anyways, we'll get you on a tripod and we'll pull this clutch assembly off of here. Alrighty, well. The ring gear's not super nice looking, but what the heck? How did they mess that up? Half inch. I'm betting. Oh, wow. I didn't think I'd be able to turn the engine over. Oh, they're probably stripped. What does that tell you? Compression low? I'm thinking. So I'll have to try to find a bolt, I guess, for that when we put her back together. Now, that's one thing I never did test on this was compression. I would always seem to start this. Don't really worry about it. Yeah, I don't know if that's a special bolt for them or not. So the new kit comes with this whole assembly, and of course the friction material. And new bearing stuff. Bearing inside of the flywheel or two. We might have to pull that off too, I don't know. I think something's really going on with this friction disc in here though. Something's telling me there's a lot of oil in there and that's not good. Well, it's definitely oily. Well, we got to figure out where that's coming out of, and I'm thinking it's that input shaft because it definitely looks like hydraulic oil, not engine oil to me. But it could be easily engine oil too, but the level never went down on the engine, so well, that's not so good, is it? There's the other side there. Smooth though, very sharp on the edges, so I think this wore down a lot. Well, that's the pilot bearing here. We might have to take the flywheel right off to put a new one of them on. That's a bit bigger job. We've got the tie wire on these ones. The ring gears kind of been chewed a bit. You don't really see too much of a bevel on this side anymore. But it probably should be done too. The surface feels good though, it's not pitted or shouldn't be rusted in there. Holy jumping if it's rusted, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So, yeah, I'm trying to think, boy, that might be engine oil. That's a lot of engine oil. But funny enough, the level never came down at all. Still up pretty good there, so. But it might potentially need a seal back here. I don't need one on the front. Now we're getting into a pile of work after you're saying all that. So I don't know if I like that too much. Wow, what a mess. I guess I'll just put these back in here now for now. I know where most of them are. That's the one that was, it's broken it off in there. Somehow broke the nut or the bolt off in there. How on earth would they have done that? Holy jeez. Well, that might be fun to get that out of there. Why is that one being such a doink? I don't think that bolt's so good either now. Oh my goodness. So yes, I can see the stud in there. I don't know how that would have broken off in there, but that's going to be a real fun thing to get out of there if I can get, holy jeez, I don't know. I don't know, that's going to be interesting. I didn't really want that to do too, but something on here too has, if I can get you up a bit here, something's kind of marred onto that a little bit too, on that edge. The rest of it feels good, but it's got like some ding marks in it there. Poor tractor. They've had a rough time. Had a rough time. Well, I know sometimes these flywheels are hard to get off, but didn't really want to get into that tonight. Didn't really want to get into that tonight. But it looks like I'm going to have to now because of this broken thing, and I wouldn't mind checking in behind there too. Now, what have I got? This might be original wire tie, although I think someone's been in here because, I don't know, maybe it's original, could be still original. I'm kind of doubting it, but I got some better wire in this too. This is pretty thin stuff. It's a lot bigger hole here. Okay, that guy's out. Clutch out of the way. Those are going to be big ones again, I think. Now, I might not be able to get those off by hand. If I could get that to stop turning, super awesome. Oh yeah, that ring gear is real bad over here. Oh, I'll be doing that too, I guess. No, I think I'm gonna have to impact those ones. I just can't seem to hold it still. And then where I'm gonna turn, it's gonna twist this, or hurt my hand. Yeah, I'm gonna fire up the air compressor to do that, so I'm not gonna bother with that tonight, I guess, because I don't want to make a pile of noise. Let's look at this side here. So there's definitely something going on in this guy. It's pretty much wet to the back. So interesting. Let's just hang that guy there for a second. I just want to take a little picture in there. Let's see if we can get that burling off of there too. Because that'll come in the kit. And I think we're going to be a while off getting the clutch kit for this thing. Holy jumping, there's a lot more we're going to do first, I think. That guy off of there. That guy off of there. And that's it. Just slipped on off. Oh yeah, that's pretty well euchred, I think. Well, there's a number on there. I'll look at that too. Grab the towel. Yeah, it comes with this barling too. This is the throwout bearing. Made in USA. 18 ball and roller bearing company. You guys know who that is? US patent number 2403460. It's an A225631. Well then. Not sounding too good. Not sounding too good there, bud. Playing that guy too, that's interesting. I think I'm gonna have to take off this clutch pin here. Drop that rod off. So this will flop down enough to get that Sherman out of there. Wowee, eh? Pretty gross. Something's going on in there, that's for sure. Where'd that towel go? I dropped it. Something is going on in there. Is that ever loose in there too? Wowee. But it works. Sherman did work pretty good in there. Wow. Holy jumping, there's a lot more out of here, I think, too. Holy cow. That's pretty crazy. And that should go right in that pilot bearing in the flywheel, I do believe. So why is that? The pilot's moving nice, but there's a big wear in this. A big wear groove in that. I don't know if you can see that from that angle. Look at the... Whoa, geez, almost dropped you. Look at the wear groove in there. Holy shnikes, that's probably not good. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I can see the oil here too, so it's coming, I believe, like this should be all dry in here. This whole area in here, and the clutch area, the flywheel area should be all dry. See the wall back in there, and that's where it's wet back there. So I think the seal is leaking in behind there, but somehow it's, could be leaking out the seal and coming right through here, and then dripping right down in front of the clutch there. I bet you that's what's happening, because it's pretty wet looking down in here. So I don't know if there's another seal in that Sherman that's gone bad. Holy cow. Sounds like a couple $1,000 to me. It's going to be smaller. There's a 1/2 inch. Where'd I get that from now? Let's see if I can get this shaft out of here. Yeah, you'd turn on that, wouldn't you? Oh, either turned her or broke her. Oh, we turned her. There's a little cup there. Let's see what kind of bolt they put in here. Oh my goodness, really? I guess it worked, didn't it? There's the Sherman's out, shaft's out anyways. Definitely something leaking out of there because this is really mucky here. Interesting. Hope I didn't want to get the shaft out of here because that thing is, oh I probably will too. That thing is pretty bad there too. Holy jumping. I think there's supposed to be a bolt on this. And I got nothing but mush. Boy, I don't know if I'll have enough room to sneak that out of there or not. That's interesting. Okay, so why am I... That's where the top steering mounts in. Wow. Sorry if I got in your way there. I don't know if this is covered in here or this is just a cover on top of something here, but for some reason there's all this oil that's coming out the front of the steering thing too, right? Holy shnikes. Well, I don't think I got enough extensions up here to reach back to the back of that to get that guy out. And how am I going to get this fork out of here? Shifter fork. Get her that far anyways. I don't know if that rod's going to have to come out of the way to get that Sherman out of there. Try to get it off the other way, but it's got like on the actual clutch. It's got like a pin or something through it that might have to get ground out. I do have to get that out. Wow, is that ever Grimey's in there too, eh? Nothing like Grimey's to wear a hole bigger, so they're not too bad though, surprisingly. A little bit of wear there, but it shouldn't be like that anyways, so. Okay. Well, yeah, I don't think I got a long enough. Now what does that mount to? Because I can feel right in behind there. It's just not sitting there, is it? No, it's mounted down. So all these big bolts in the back there, one there, it's one on the other side, one on each corner. I'm feeling in behind that, and it doesn't feel like it actually goes into anything. So I'm wondering, how the heck is that held in there? Well, that's how I see it's got to come off, but I'm worried about this pin. Trying to get that, because that's supposed to have a bolt head, I think, on it there or something to turn that off. Because I'm sure it's on there tight. Oh, not really. I don't know if I even have enough to get onto that though. Boy, whatever it is, it's not in there very tight. I can almost get that out of there, I think. I was moving it. It feels like a chunk of tin foil smushed down in there. It's actually getting worse. I don't know if you guys can see that moving in there, probably not, but. I don't know what that is in there, but it doesn't feel like it's too solid. But I think it is. It seems like it's Oh, it's just a pin. Okay. I get her now. That should come out then. I wonder where the heck is it going? It's disappearing on me. And I won't be able to get in there with those. Okay, well, we'll just keep working at this top one until I can get it to come through. Although it's kind of been peened over there a bit. Might be a little more difficult than I'm thinking. Oh, getting all greasy. Love it. Oh, almost knocked you over. I'm sorry. I am sorry. It's interesting. They put that kind of a crappy pin in there. I think if I went got my needle nose, I could probably pull that right out of there. That's way over there. I don't want to go that far. Looks like I'm going to have to though. Oh. Be nice just to get this right out of the way, I think. Oh, there's like nothing to grab onto though. That's the weirdest pin I've ever seen. Everything's been weird on this. Why am I expecting it to be different? Well, let me go grab some needle nose. All right, let's see what we can do with the needle nose. Oh, see, there's nothing to grab to. I think it's coming. Was coming. Holy cow. Well, it has good intentions, but I think it's got a bit crimped. Something's broke the top of that off, though. I think that's really odd. That's weird. Well, wish I could get it turned more this way facing out, and then I could get in there and hit that a little better. That way and that way. Well, let's keep working at it, I guess. It's got no shoulder on it, so there's nothing really to grab onto, which is a weird pin. Oh, now we're in trouble. Darn it. Darn it. Try to mush it back in. You can't get any purchase on it. Ow! Holy shnikes. Okay, I gotta figure out something to get somehow down in there. I'm thinking like an Allen key, something like that. I don't know if I'll have success with this either, but give her a try here. If I can get in here, that is. I put the light over here though. He does not want to come out of there. Get a little more out. I get it there, but then it's just out of place. Probably don't have to get those out though. But ow. And we win in it all. Not much. Not much. Probably narrower in that pin. I think it'd stay there. I could probably hit it a lot squarer too. I got a shorter key because a little more swinging room for the hammer. That guy. Well, this is going to be a fight. You're going to have to leave me with it, I guess. Holy jumping, I'm still fighting it. It's not been fun. Oh, man. I don't know if I'm making any headway or not here. It's hard to hold everything from moving too, right? You almost think you're getting, I mean, I got her out 1/4 inch there maybe. This one keeps moving. Any more? A little bit. Now it's gonna probably start to curve on me here because I gotta go a long way out yet. Hopefully it comes far enough that I can get the pliers onto it. And then I think we got her a bit more. Inch at a time. Wow, millimeter at a time. It's hard on the hands holding that like that too, but ow. Well, it's slowly coming. I don't know if you guys can you see that pin right there we're working on? I'm gonna drop that pin out to get this Sherman out here, I think. I think I'm just gonna get this pin out. I'm not gonna take that Sherman out today. But there's definitely something leaking somewhere in with this thing. I don't know what's going on. Get any more? Boy, I don't know. You would think to drive it out the other way, but this is actually kind of mushroomed, I think, there. It must be a really tight pin because they don't want it coming out on you, right? So they were thinking, must say. It's hard holding everything. Of course, it's like perfectly right down below that. If I could get straight onto it, it would be perfect. Have her out by now. Boy, I can. Oh, yeah. That must be a fairly long pin. Oh, still fighting her. It's definitely in there solid. I'll keep fighting. Well, I'm not having any luck getting that pin out of there any further than what I've got it there. I've got it, you know, I don't know if you can see or not, but I've got her out that much anyways, and just will not come anymore. So I'm hoping that this whole Sherman will kind of come out and then flip up and over. I don't know if it will or not. If I gotta take that off, I don't know what the heck I'm gonna do to get that pin out of there. I just, wow, I wish it was this side I was hitting it from. It'd be a lot easier. Just done. But I don't think if I try to drive it this way, it's gonna be even harder, I think, to drive through. Let's move this over here for a minute. I don't know, that just seems like it's seated down there real nice. If I don't think it's going to go the other way, I don't really have a really good punch here, but hang on, I got to get these over here. Yeah, I should have a bit thicker punch maybe, but it's awful hard on that casting, but it's kind of driving out that way. I probably should get her in the other casting here too, but then I don't think I can get the right spot that I want now. Boy, oh boy. Well, it is going through though. Just keep beating at her, I guess. See how much it's come out of this side now. It's definitely broken on that side. That's just, wow. This doesn't surprise me. Seems like everything's broken on this old girl. Oh, look at that. Well, she started going a whole bunch. Like a whole bunch. There we go. Should have done it that way to start with, but I want to really look at this pin here. Let me wipe her off here first. I don't think that that's probably... Wow, that's pretty marshed. Pretty marshed over there. I don't know what happened there. It looks broken to me, but... There we go. Now we can get this thing all out of here. Or not. Why is that so tight on there now? I wasn't expecting that to be tight. Holy jumping, if it's not one thing, it's 50. There we go. Oh my gosh, just get out of the tractor. Oh boy. Well, it's a good tight fit on there anyways. Shouldn't be any problem with that. That's out anyways. So yeah, I don't have a long enough extension here with me. I have to bring up my other one, but I'm going to try to get the Sherman out next and see what the heck is leaking so bad. Now in and around where the shaft is here, that's your shifting shaft. That seems kind of wet in there, like, and dripped down a lot. It's all wet along the top here, right? So I'm kind of wondering if something's happening in there, which could be, and I don't know, we'll have to see. But anyways, I'm super dirty, filthy. Well, not too bad to keep wiping my hands off, but I guess that'll be it for today. Looks like we're about as far as we can go until we get an extension. We get in there and take that off. And the other side, I don't know yet. I don't know. Have to impact those off, I guess. But anyways, that's it for today. Thanks again for watching. Oh boy, we're into a pile of work here now, aren't we? Oh, I knew that was going to happen though, but if we can get everything sealed up, I'll be happy. You know, a couple of seals or whatever. There's a gasket I believe in behind here. I bet you it's shot. So I mean, it could be sending fluid right through and just coating everything, right? Who knows? I'm just not 100% sure how this really comes off of here yet, because I can see these bolts back in here, one there, one there. Well, that's okay, but it doesn't actually feel like it goes into anything. There's got to be something holding that solid in there. Now I see there's another bolt right there on the other side going the other way, and if I can get in there to feel again, I don't know if it's bolted from the other side or not. Gosh, I would hope not. I really don't want to have to take the whole top plate cover off, even though I have to anyways to seal that up, because it's all leaking through here too for some reason. This whole top cover might have to come off to get back into about here. That might be the next thing. Take off this whole steering column section thing. Oh my gosh. The gear shifter and everything's in there. What a mess. Anyways, it does need to be done anyways, because it's obviously leaking through the seals there somehow. There's probably no gasket there, nothing left. I can feel something gaskety there, but it's probably all ripped or something, who knows. Even more fun. That's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bolts probably holding that whole top cover on. I don't know what's under there, if there's something hooked to something or if it just kind of comes off. So, whew, wow. Lots of fun. That'd be a heavy piece too. There's a lot of casting. This probably weighs a couple 100 pounds. I don't know. But anyways, that's it for today. I guess we'll catch you all later. What a mess we got going on here. Thanks again for watching, and you guys have a good day. Keep covered in oil, grease.